my channel. So new year, new beginnings, lots of change happening, and I thought I have been talking about becoming vegan for a while, like amongst my friends and that. And the common thing is always, oh, you're gonna miss this type of food, you're gonna miss that type of food. What about this food chain outlet? How are you gonna have like takeaways? Like that tastes so good. And they kind of get into your head and you think about it. But more and more I think about it, there are so many alternatives out there at the moment. Like for everything you love, there is a vegan option. So it's really not that difficult. But I do feel that if I plunge full force into it, I might spiral out and not stick to it. And I don't want that. I mean, sometimes New Year's resolutions stick, but not always. So I don't want to make this like a New Year's resolution. I just want to make this like a lifestyle change for the better. And I feel that it's overall just healthier for you, healthier for the planet. It's just, there's so many positives to becoming vegan. And I thought, I have a major sweet tooth, so why not start off with like a sweet recipe? And so I'm going to be making some vegan apple cinnamon muffins. I've never tried making anything vegan before, but I have had vegan stuff and I really love the way it tastes. I don't see much of a difference at all, to be honest. So I think it's going to be great. So I'm going to start off with the dessert. Oh, I suppose muffin could be breakfast, not really dessert. Start off with something sweet, and then I'm going to try to cook some meals. I want to, just take you along with me on my road to changing my lifestyle and becoming vegan. So the first thing we're going to need to make these muffins is 1.5 cups of apple diced really small. Just move it down a little bit. There we go, and saucy meat. Ooh, off to a bad start with the knife. I'm so clumsy, oh my gosh. So a lot of people say that it's actually so difficult to become vegan, but I feel like that's a myth because they just say it because they say it takes a lot of ingredients and it's a lot of preparation. But I feel like if you just meal prep, it's not going to be that difficult at all. Oh, I should have mentioned. Before you start making the muffins, preheat the oven to 204 degrees Celsius. Or 400 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on where you are. So this is the diced up apple so far, but I need 1.5 cups, so it's going to take a little while, so I'll spare you having to watch me chop up apples. We can skip ahead. 1.5 cups of apple, finely diced, ready to go. Next you're going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon. I just love cinnamon so much. So I'm going to make mine like a heaped teaspoon, but it does just say a teaspoon. I will leave the recipe in the description box below to add more for you. Okay, after the teaspoon of cinnamon, you need 2 tablespoons of flour. This mixture looks and smells so good. So this one, we're just going to lightly cover all the apples and the flour and then set it aside while we make the batter. For the batter you need 1/2 cup mashed ripe banana. So I'm not too sure how many bananas are going to make 1/2 cup, so I just got a few here. It looks like it's going to take about 2 bananas, I would say. Did I mention ripe bananas? You got to have ripe bananas. They're a lot sweeter when you bake with ripe bananas. It doesn't look very appealing, but when you bake with it, it's fine. I made banana bread yesterday and it was delicious. But you can go ahead and put that there because it just looks unsightly. I don't know, I don't like the way it looks and I would not like the way it tastes just like this. But in something, when you bake in, it's really good. Or like if it's starting to go quite ripe, then in a smoothie you won't even notice the difference, so it's fine. But I just don't like the texture and the taste. I think it's more the texture. No, it's the taste too. The texture and the taste when it's so ripe. So there we go. 2 bananas is 1/2 cup. That's perfect. Maybe I should read the method and not just the ingredients because there might be other things they want you to do with it first. So, mashed banana, add the sugar. Okay, so. Okay, I need 3/4 cups granulated sugar. I I didn't unpack the sugar. Hold on. Three-quarter cup sugar. Next I need to add a half a cup almond oil, a half a cup almond milk, and then a third cup of oil. Then, vanilla essence as well, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to skip that out. Then cinnamon, nutmeg, and whisk. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Oh, it's going to be very cinnamony. I love it. Lost my teaspoon. Okay. That's 2 teaspoons. For a second, I thought I put 2 teaspoons of nutmeg, and nutmeg is so strong. You do not want 2 teaspoons of nutmeg. They're like the exact same. It's so easy to get mixed up. Okay, so that was the cinnamon, thank heavens. Okay, and then 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. That's quite a lot. This one time I tried to make a different waffle recipe and it had nutmeg in it, and I thought, well, that's a bit strange, but let's give it a try. And I swear, no matter what I put on that waffle, all I could taste was nutmeg. So I know they say in a teaspoon, but I'm gonna go like half a teaspoon because nutmeg's nice, like in potato salad. I think that's what they put in. Oh no, mashed potatoes. It's good, like grated over mashed potatoes, but I don't know about like in here. So I'm just gonna go half a teaspoon instead of a teaspoon. And then they say you gotta whisk until combined. Okay, now that that's all mixed, I need a cup of flour. Teaspoon of baking powder. Oh, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Oh. It always gets messy. I knew it was gonna get messy. I was doing so well. Oh well. Okay. After baking powder, I need a pinch of salt. Does a pinch really make a difference? Like, I sometimes feel like, what's the point of a pinch? But anyway, let's put a pinch of salt in. So cute. And a pinch of salt. And I don't know if it's supposed to be the left or the right shoulder or what exactly it does. It's just something I do. Looking so good. Oh, okay, so it actually says don't over mix it. So I'm gonna stop there. It says it should be thick. If it's too thick, add in a splash of milk. I think it's alright. Next, I'm gonna fold in the apple mixture that I made earlier. All prepped and ready. I'm going to fill in each cup about 3/4 of the way. So it's a bit more to the top than 3/4. But that's fine, those will be really big muffins. And then on top of that, I'm going to add a little bit of diced apple to each one. On top of that, I'm just going to add a dash of cinnamon to each one. I think it's really going to bring out that flavor and it's going to smell and look amazing. Looking good. Now you want to bake it in the oven for 17 to 18 minutes. Or until you put a knife through and it comes out clean. Muffins are out the oven and they are looking so good. I did think they were going to rise a bit more considering there's 2 teaspoons of baking powder in here. But I still think that they look so good, and the entire time it was baking it just smelled like hot apple cinnamon. It was just delicious. So I thought to finish it off I'm just going to dust some icing sugar on top and then give it a taste test. These look so good. I'm honestly so happy with the way it turned out. It smells so good. I just know it's going to taste so good too. This is what it looks like all cut open. It's like so soft. Oh my gosh. That's so delicious. Plus it's still a little bit warm, so that's even better. I definitely recommend these. These are incredible. They taste so good. They smell so good. And as I said before, you wouldn't even know they're vegan. They're so good. And the best part is they made the entire house smell amazing. So I definitely highly recommend these. And I definitely feel that going vegan is going to be a whole lot easier than I ever thought. So thanks so much for watching. I'm going to be putting out a whole lot more vegan recipes soon as I try and do this transition. Not just sweet thins, because I really want to try like some lunch ideas, supper ideas as well. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this and if you want to follow me along on this journey to becoming vegan, go ahead and subscribe down below, and I'll see you again soon in a new video. Thanks, bye.